welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this smokier, glittery. I did this for New Year's. I actually did it with like an emerald green dress. I love the look so much, I really wanted to film it. Obviously I'm back on YouTube, so bear with me as I'm going through my complications. I have a couple technical difficulties throughout the video. Let's get right into it. As you guys can see, I've already done my eyebrows, and I'm going to start with this matte eye primer. It's nude. It's from Ulta Beauty. I'm actually just gonna take a, it's kind of a bigger brush, but it's not dense or anything. And I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. We're gonna take a little bit of that and spread that throughout the entire eye. I'm gonna bring it up towards the eyebrow as well, and just make sure I have like a little bit of crease kind of right there in my inner corner. So I may like stretch my eye out just a little bit, just so I can get every little crease, every little spot in there. I don't want to bring it over too far, so just kind of stop like in your crease area, because you may want to bring some of that shadow back down. And this doesn't need a lot of product on your eye. Just make sure that it is spread evenly throughout your entire lid and right below your eyebrow. And I don't want to push it out too far either. If I do have any product that I'm gonna put out there, it's not gonna be an intense amount. It's gonna be like just some kind of spread out. Next, we are going to take, I'm trying to look around my mirror here. Next, I'm gonna take, and that brush that I used is from Best Stop. It doesn't have a number on it, but I have a lot of these brushes. I think I got them at Target. Here's another Best Stop. So as you can tell, this one was a flat brush that we used just to distribute all over the eye. This brush that I'm gonna use is just like an actual fluffy brush. And again, it's just kind of the same. It's not dense or anything. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe 35O palette. I actually looked for this 35O palette on Morphe a couple days ago. I don't know if I was just not typing in the correct thing, but I don't know that they sell this palette anymore, so, which makes me a little sad because I know that whenever I first got this palette, it was my dream. So I'm gonna take this kind of lighter bone. I hear a lot of people say bone. It's creamy. There's a little pink in there. And I'm just going to take this and put this all throughout my lid, just as like a base. I'm gonna actually have my own little mirror here so I don't turn away from you guys. And this is just gonna be my setting kind of color. So any space that I don't actually apply eyeshadow to, there will be this color to it, and it won't be the primer that I put on my lid, so it doesn't like look tacky, or I don't know the word. It doesn't look bad. Let's just say it doesn't look bad. Okay, once you've put that throughout the entire lid, next I'm going to take the EmilySayyy Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm gonna be taking a couple of brushes. So what I want to like show you guys first, if you don't have a set of brushes, or if you don't have something that's like your go-to brushes and like someone recommended you know, like a Walmart set, you know, whatever works for you is fine. But I just want to just show you some examples of brushes that I'm gonna be using. And if you can find anything close to it, don't think of the brand. Think of the, you know, how well it works with you. This first brush is a Morphe M441 brush. It's a lot taller, like a lot more tapered, and it's not dense at all. Where this is more of like a blending brush for me. And then there's this Morphe M518, and this brush also, it's a little bit more spread out than the first brush. Some people, you know, they think that they might be the same, but this brush is actually a lot more pushed. What are you thinking? Help me. It's not the same, and I can't tell you why, but it's not. I use this one for blending. I use this one in my crease. And then I have this, these are the brushes that we're gonna be using. Have this Morphe M332 brush, and you can definitely tell that it is completely different. I mean, not just because of the brushes, but it's completely different, like the shape wise, and it is a little bit more dense. If I'm not making any sense at all, if there's somebody that's watching this video just to get a good laugh out of it, I hope you're laughing really hard because internally I'm screaming. And then I want to use this, and again, I'm just introducing my brushes. I want to use this Sonia, if it's really Sonia Kashuk brush. I got this at Target, and it looks like it is a Tools number 7. It has like this really cool shape to where like I can kind of like put my I can hold it in between here, up here, wherever you're more comfortable. I really like that. But this is just a flatter brush. This is like where I'm going to be applying the color, and then with my other brushes I'm going to be blending. We will start with my Morphe M518 brush. This is the brush that is a little bit looser. We're going to use this for a transition color, and I'm going to go in with this raw sienna color right here. We're just going to take a little bit, and when I say a little bit, so how I tap it, I know I can see it on my brush, it's there. And then I'm also going to use this, and I'm going to, do you see how? Don't tap all of it away because we need some of it, but I am going to tap some of it away because I don't want it to be like, so for folds, like folds in the eye, because I can definitely, as you guys can tell, I have like a fold in my eye right here. I'm going to actually lift my eyebrow, and I'm going to apply it throughout most of between the lid and eyebrow area, but I really want to make sure that I get it for my crease. Okay, so lift my eyebrow, and it's gonna be a process. So I'm gonna go above it, and I'm just gonna blend that out. And how I'm also holding the brush, because I want it to be very light, and I don't want to put too much pressure. I think that if I wanted to really get in there, I would get a little closer to the brush, but hold the brush out a little more, and then you just go in half circle motions, just back and forth. Windshield wiper. Keep blending. Make sure that you get the entire eye, okay? And then make sure to go upward. You don't want this color to be all the way up. So if you want to just like keep pushing that up, I like to maybe start in the crease and then just, you know, go up. That makes sense. Okay, technical difficulties. My camera switched off because it was too hot. That's great. And got it fixed, hopefully, but there's a fan in the background, so if you hear a little wind, I'm sorry. On to the fun part. This, and I just discovered this like last week. It's called Glitter Goals Liquid Eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics. So this color is called Metropical. I say words incorrect a lot of the time. Take it how you want it. That's what it is. And it's this kind of like red, pink color. It has some gold flakes in it. And then it comes with this type of applicator, which is also really easy to use. I know, like I'll put some on like the back of my hand if I have like a thinner brush. In this case, this applicator is really, really good. So what I did is I actually played with it on the back of my hand for the first time using it, because I didn't just want to throw something on my lid and it wasn't going to apply well. This does well if you apply like 2 layers to it, or if you want like that really shiny, shimmery kind of look. You put it on, you apply it, and then you let it dry, and then you'll apply a little more. I'm gonna let that dry. I can literally feel how that it's very wet on my lid still. Now we are going to take the same color. I've actually wiped it off just a little, bit. It's not, it won't hurt anything if there is a little bit on there. We're gonna go in, same palette, we're gonna be using this red orchard, but I'm gonna take that color, I'm gonna apply some on both sides of my brush, and I am going to tap the brush a little bit because I don't want it to be too crazy intense. We are going to go upward. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to pull it. I'm going to make sure that I apply to the lid space that we did not apply the shimmer to. I have a very crusty, wrinkly eyelid, so make sure however you need to do it, like that you stretch your eyelid and that you get, you know, all of the little pieces. And then I'm just going to pull this out. And then pull it back in. I'm gonna put some right there in the middle on my crease saw. And then I'm going to go over just a little bit where we put the shimmer, and I'm literally just gonna go over it. Right there in the middle so that it transitions a little better. Oops. Okay. Back at it again with the blending brush, and we are going to blend. And what I'm actually doing, because I don't want to keep blending and then if I pick up and then start somewhere else that it applies to that place, I actually have a little rag that's on my lap and I'm just kind of wiping my brush off just a tiny bit. I'm just, anything that may be on there, I'm just wiping it off. I'm gonna apply a little more because I want it to be dark. I want it to be a good transition. So I'm just gonna pat it on. I added some on my brush and I'm just gonna pat it. I'm not going to go anywhere below my line that I applied. I'm just going to pat it where I see needs a little bit more. I can feel that my lid is dry. There's nothing on it. And what we're gonna do is go back and apply some more of the NYX. And again, all in the same spot, all the same way as well, because you don't want to apply the color or apply the product and then it just magically appear. Now we're going to go in with this Morphe 332 brush. That's the brush that's the little bit more denser. But it has like it goes upward with the point at the top. I'm gonna take this Cypress Umber.
What kind of name is that?
This dark brown right here. And that's true to color, you know. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and we're gonna take this and put it in our crease. Gonna look down again. And I'm gonna be very gentle because it's a very dark color. And that's all I want. Again, clean brush, nothing on it, and blend. Okay, we are actually finished with applying everything to our eyes. I'm going to apply mascara and false lashes offline as well. And let me show you one thing. What I am going to use today though is the MAC Studio Fix. So I'm going to take a makeup sponge. I'm going to apply some foundation to it. What I want to make sure of is that I'm going to be blending this and I'm going to be making this more of a straighter line, but I don't want to go directly in with it with this much product on it. That's way too much product. So I'm going to start blending it. I'm going to start down here and then I'm going to start going upward. I promise it'll be perfect. So, see, that's already a ton. And now, I'm gonna go upward into my under my lid. And then very slowly, I'm gonna cut it. Okay, we are back just for the last amount of the finishing touch is what I'm trying to say. So I have everything else applied, and I'm going to use this Morphe 441 brush. This brush was not used until just now. This is the first time that we've used it. I'm gonna take that same red ochre color, the one that we used for our pulling out the crease. I'm going to very lightly brush it underneath my lid, my waterline. Sure. I'm honestly just gonna find it, and then I'm just gonna, and I'm like kind of laying it flat, and whenever I'm like pushing it outwards, but it's not like, I'm not pulling it. So like, don't try and like force it so hard on the bottom. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that out. And again, I'm gonna push this out too, so that it's just kind of enough transition. But this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it was as descriptive as I tried it to be. If there's any feedback that you guys want to give me or anything that you guys want to know or hear from me, please let me know. I'm trying to be as descriptive and as helpful for the beginners who are, you know, playing with makeup right now, and because I was obviously there once, and I learned from everyone on YouTube and, you know, friends, and I have family members who are doing makeup, but like I want to reach out to everyone, especially all of my friends. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, need to see, or, you know, if there's any suggestions that you want to give me, please do. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my, I don't know how to do this. My Instagram and Twitter, I'll link in the, somewhere here in the box somewhere. But it is EmilySayyy, Emily S-A-Y-Y-Y, 3 Y's. Again, I'll just link all of this here. On my YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please tell your friends. You know, I'm coming back to this 3 years later. I'm just very excited to be back. This is really what I want to do. My husband knows my passion. My friends know my passion. Like, my parents know my passion. So this is something that I'm going to work very hard on. I'm going to try and upload every Wednesday. I have a couple days off and only have 1 minute to do this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbor, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.